Hey everybody, how you doing? It's spring. Spring has sprung. Okay, so I'm in here. Yeah. Yes, Stella suggested tape. We should use tape. So basically, the laptop, the potato laptop, is in a cardboard box, and I'm outside. Oh, and by the way, this is another. Yes, this is an actual ironing board video because the laptop is sitting on an ironing board. Okay, so let me hop in here. Okay, up north gal, how you doing? Dirty sausages here. Okay, we're done. That's it. We don't need anything. We don't need any more than that. Okay, Johnny Highwoods. Hello. Okay, I can't really. I can read your, but I can't read the chat. You know, here's the thing. Dog. What's going on? We're also gonna get the spinny thing because you know it's we're outside and the modem is inside. This is Mia. This is Mia, the 75-pound month-old puppy. Great Pyrenees. No, come here. Come here. Willow, come. Come here. Over here. Come here. Come here. Okay, you can't see Willow. She's here too. She's also about 75 or 80 pounds. Okay, hang on. Everybody gets a chance to star in the show. Get down. Okay, come on up, Willow. Oh, yeah. Come on, pretty girl. There you go. Okay, that's everybody. Okay. The cats and the dogs don't get along. Just the way it is. Oh, yawn. Are you tired? Yeah. Am I interrupting? Hey, am I interrupting? Okay. I'm interrupting. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. I got your bone. I got your bone. Ah. Come here. I got your bone. I got a bone. Yeah. They'll fight over that for a while. That's how it works. Okay. All right. So I'm going to hop in here again. Yeah, I know. It's weird, right? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Dog. Doggy dog. Yeah. Okay. Gonna go over to YouTube and kill the sound. By the way, folks, there's no Rumble today. This is YouTube only. I'm fucking with the system. Could I do that? They won't do it. I've tried. They've said no. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna kill the sound on YouTube. It's taking forever. Hang on. It's spring. It's beautiful out. Okay. Hopefully on YouTube I can see the comments better. The dogs are still fighting. Okay. I'm gonna go back to. Okay, so up north gal. So hey folks, give me a 5x5 if you're still getting reception. I might have to head inside. I wanted to do this outside because it's beautiful out. And okay, hang on. I won't be able to read the stream at all. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. And look at the trees. Okay. There's courtyard. Click from StreamYard. I don't need that shit. Yeah, beautiful puppies. They're awesome. Okay, Johnny Highwood says lilac buds are emerging today. Yeah, not here yet, but we do have lilacs here, purple lilacs, and all looks good. That's a picture of the truck. house. Okay, I'm over here. What I really want you to see, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see it, is so we got all these on the driveway. Of course, I have the sun in my eyes, so I can't see chat. Hang on. There we go. Hey, look at all the bright cones on the top of the tree like that. Um, there's a neighbor driving by. Um, that's usually like that. You know, just go. And there, so read the comments and keep up with everybody. And again, I'm just I'm doing things a little bit different. That's the way it is. I just want you to be able to see a lot of beautiful It's another turning board video. Okay. Let's hen. Dun, 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 dun. Beep. Beep beep. Don't let the dogs in. Dun, dun. Don't let dogs in. Who? Me? At 4:00 in the morning, it's because they bark and bark and bark and keep us awake because we have to scare the coyotes away. And in the afternoon, it's don't let the dogs in because they'll just wreck everything in the house. Okay. I'm not even on my screen here, probably because I was out of range. Okay, so to the top and beyond. Hang on. There's 10 minutes of your life you'll never get back. Stella. 5x5. Okay, good. Up North Gal. YJ Overlander. Hey, I've been watching your stuff. I really can't wait until somehow I become a multi-millionaire and I can fix my Jeep again. I miss my Jeep. No sound, pick frozen, in and out. It's okay. Oh, has the signal again. Yeah. He's trying to take me down. And we're heading into the weekend. Here we are on the 15 degrees Celsius today here. It's plus 10 now. We're, it's 5:15 my time. We're starting to, get the downswing of the day. The winds are coming up. Who is that? Susie Snedhead.
It's me, Stella.
Evening all. But I thought I'd time with the YouTube family and hang out, and I wanted to do this outside, and so you did get to see some stuff outside, but I can't see the chat out there. I pretty much can't see anything at the best of times, but we're doing with the economy and we're doing with actions and Trump and all that bullshit crap, right? And Camo Carl, what kind of Jeep? Oh, it's a okay, so I have a 1984 and I have a of the 1991 limit. Was a limit. Called the Black Rhino, and that's my main Jeep, and that needs a lot of work. The Black Rhino, yeah. Because they stopped it. Anyways, sunny winter days are the best. Yes, yeah. Well, it's spring. It's official spring. We're watching the snow recede. It's melting again. Absolutely gorgeous. It's it's 10 degrees now Celsius, so it's still way above freezing.
0.9.
Another times I'd drive around with a bunch of rebar and pennies, and I'd knock trains up the tracks too. Okay, what the whole idea of today's stream is we have to you have to let.
Fuck it.
Look, we have to be awake. We have to be aware. We have to be on top of this. But you're gonna go fucking crazy if you don't give yourself a. And that's just all there is to it. Camel Carl said maybe it's just my connection, but I missed all of that reply. Okay, I have a bunch of they're all YJs, Cherokees, except for the original 1984, which is a Cherokee YJ, but it's a Wagoneer model. My 2001 is sitting outside. It needs a transfer case, a fuel tank, because they drilled a hole in my fuel tank to get the fuel out, the thieving bastards. Needs a transfer case because they tried to steal the front drive shaft off, which is somewhere between here in the ditch, which when it came off, it took out the transfer case. I don't know how good the transmission is anymore because it's attached to the transfer case. And the last two deer that I hit took out the radiator, even with the deer deflector 8-inch I-beam front bumper, which I thought was going to be the cure for the whole problem. And, probably about $3,000 Canadian later, I'll be back on the road with my Jeep YJ Cherokee Sport 2001 with the cop engine, 235 horse. Goes like hell. Anyway, James Richardson, how you doing? It's working now. Cool. Yeah, well, I'm in the house. I came back inside. I want to go see what's on outside. It's gorgeous. The snow is melting. We have some snow, according to the forecast. No, it's later tonight. Tonight and throughout the evening and into the morning, we're gonna have snow.
But it's gonna melt.
It's gonna be plus temperatures tomorrow again, and so the snow is gonna be gone. Snowed 8 inches up north. Yuck. Yeah. Where are you? Minnesota? Up north, gal? Where are you at? Are you on terrible? Yeah, help me out. Yeah, it's not a personal junkyard. Camel Carl. Look, it wasn't for the fact that these sons of bitches stole my Cherokee, the Black Rhino, the 2001, I'd still be driving it. My 1984, I can put a battery and a solenoid in it, and it will fire right up and off I go. Okay. The 1999, yeah, not so much. It's a motor. There was a mixing of bad stuff.
Harvest Mary Moon forgot my name.
Harvest Moon forgot Stella's name.
It's okay. You're forgetting, Mary.
Okay, that's it. Go get cut. Get her in shop. We need a heavy hitter in here.
Yeah. Yeah, we have new moderators for the channel too. No offense to the gopher, but Cuddles is wow.
Well, the gopher is on
the
gopher is on the new desk. We actually set up a computer and a computer desk specifically for the gardens. And so I think that actually, yeah, it is. Okay, so the Rage in the Cage on this stream, you see my glasses are going funky? That's because I still have the green screen setting, but I don't have a green screen behind me. But there is the tower with plants growing in it. And what's really cool is it's the right color green. So the tower shows up even with all the peppers growing and the bok choy and the turnips and all that. It shows up as here, hand me the mouse. It shows up as a green screen, which is hilarious. So hang on, let me go into the settings and I will get rid of that. Virtual background. Come on. None. There we go. Okay. So now you get to see the tower with plants in it. With stuff. Okay. Cool. You know, computer station dedicated here. And as you may or may not have seen on the Rage in the Cage, we've done a little decorator, made it all nice. Okay. And we cut firewood. And when they did that, I took advantage of it. So yeah, we have cucamelon in there, and those are all going outside, and that's gonna beets growing and be yummy. That's gonna be yummy food. We promise. But yeah, it's really cool. Stuff's growing. We're getting ready for spring. Home at Tower of Growth. I have another one of those. Those actually belong to Remote, and he wasn't able to make use of them, and so he brought them out here, and we've got that one growing. And I have a that's out in the greenhouse. The soil needs to be re-amended, so I'm waiting for warm temperatures so I can re-amend the soil in that one. We're going to bring it in, and that will bookend that computer I just showed you, the two towers, and we'll have lots of stuff growing. And then we'll be able to take those outside and pull the plants out, put them in the ground, and okay.
Harvest Mary Moon. That's sweet. Thank you. You're beautiful too. Beautiful for saying beautiful words.
Yeah, stream from the outside, but it's just
it sucks out there with the
well, no, it's gorgeous,
connection.
but I can't. The connection isn't great, and I can't see the screen. I mean, I'm pretty much blind in the first place. Is there really work? That's what happens when you get shot in the head and blown and mortar and crap like that. So, so when I try to do stuff outside, I want to see the chat and I can't see the chat. So at least I got you out there. You can see some of it. You can see the courtyard and stuff, and a lot more filming from there this year. And again, folks, what I really, really, really need you, can my mods please put the links to Prepper's Paradise, because I really want to build the numbers over there so I can do live streams from Prepper's Paradise Canada. All to do with prepping and gardening and everything that's happening here. I mean, I can do it here add to stream. Okay, am I back? It's 5x5. Knock. Yeah. StreamYard has interrupted. Craig, how you doing? Carl, awakened. Yeah. I'm here, but I'm not there. I'm still here, but I'm not there. But I'm back. This is a false report. Yes.
There you go.
Okay, good. All right. Wow. Yeah. Like I said, my days are numbered on YouTube as far as this channel goes. So I want to build Preppers Paradise Canada. So again, please, my mods, if you can put that link into chat. If I try to do anything on this potato computer, I'm on the laptop, as you can see. I'm on the Sean couch, and yeah. So, Ed, how you doing? I'm not the invisible man anymore. Right on. Yeah, so if my mods could please put up the link for Preppers Paradise Canada. I'm working on getting more videos and more content on there, and I really want to concentrate on that so that I can do live streams from there about prepping and gardens and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So, alrighty, 24 people. Thanks, YouTube. And no, I'm not on Rumble today. So if you go looking for me on Rumble, I'm not on Rumble. I just out of the blue, I decided that I was going to do a stream just for YouTube today and hang out with everybody for a little while. Thank you, and Creighton. Thank you. Yeah, it's sunny, it's bright. Look at a lot of chemtrail in the sky. Unreal. It's an unbelievable blue sky. There's the odd little cloud puff. That's it, though. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Craig and Stella and everybody. And who else did that? And Creighton and all that. Thank you very much for putting the link up. And again, folks, if you can head over there and binge watch some videos, I need the 4,000 watch hours so that I can go live on that one. It's tough to do because I've been doing all short videos over there. So yeah, I need to upload some longer videos and get things happening. Ed, where are you at? You started planting outside today. That's awesome, man. Where are you at? We are still, weeks and weeks away. Well, actually, April, May. So we're two more months here before we can actually really start putting stuff outside. I can, I can use the greenhouses, the ones I have right now. Once I know that it's not going to freeze overnight, or get, too cold. Excuse me, sorry. Then I can start using those ones. South Carolina. Okay, right on. Yeah. What's that? 36 parallel? Am I correct? 36 parallel. You're below that one, Ed. The rule of thumb in Alberta is long weekend or the last week of May is when you start planting. That's okay, Ann Creighton. Even if it's one of the videos, that's good. People can go there or watch that video on the channel, and then they can click on the channel from there and start watching. So even if you put one of the videos up, that's all good. Just got the hell away from DC. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So Johnny Highwoods, tomorrow we are skidding out 10 full cords of wood and about 600 board feet of ash saw logs. Okay, cool. Yeah. Ash, is that good for cabinetry? Is that something you use ash log, like when you do the lumber and everything out of that? Is that the kind of thing for that? Oh, excuse me. Thanks, Rich Cat. I picked Johnny for my team. Carl said, yeah. I said on the live stream a few years ago, I can't remember who the celebrity was, but they were proving that they were, a patriot and everything else. And I said, okay, I called dibs. It was on Facebook. And I said, I called dibs. He's in my group. Can't remember who it was. Yeah, Johnny Highwoods is a workhorse. Yeah, he's got a lot going on over there. It's awesome. He's got the advantage that he's been able to be at the same place for a long time, and that's what I'm hoping this place can be. I'm home. He loves guns too. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got the 4.5 to 30 Bushnell Tactical is back on dirty old tricks. 30-06 is going to start reaching out again this summer. That's going to be my main rifle, and I sold my 338 Lapua. We got to make things work around here. You need money to do it. We got to, have groceries and gasoline and insurance, and we got to put some propane in the tank outside so that we have hot water, etc. And when I got the 338 Lapua, it was for extreme long range shooting. And I did 3,420 meters. I was able to pull off one MOA group in 2018 in Alberta, out in the special areas, Roundup, at a plywood target with a steel target on top of it, 36-inch square plate, 34 inches would have been one MOA, and it was 3,000. Well, no, it actually, now that I think about it, yeah, this was 3,420 meters, not yards. So further. And yes, I kept it in the 36 inches, 10 shots. First shot hit all the way through 10. I don't count a group. If I have to miss and miss and miss and miss and get close, and then I get one round hits, and all of a sudden I have the world record. No, you don't. You got lucky once 25 times. That's not the world record. Okay. I did a mile with the 30-06 2 mornings in a row in 2012. In June of 2012, I did 2 10-shot groups, 9 inches at a mile. 9 inches. Well, if it was one MOA, that's 17.6 inches. 1,760 yards is a mile. Twice, 2 mornings in a row, from shot number 1 to shot number 10, I hit the target. And both groups measured 9 inches, which is not quite half MOA, close enough. When I did the 3,420 meters with a 36-inch target in 2018 with the 338 Lapua, it's still under an MOA. I did it once. Now, I will admit that we did take some shots. We started out a little bit. We started out at 1,000, and then we went to 2,500 because we had already done 2,000 quite a few times before that. So we went to 2,500, and we got a couple hits. Again, I only had so many. You only have so many loads in a string, and you only have so much time in the morning before all the heat waves come in. That's the other thing. You're racing the clock when you do this. Okay, so we did 2,500, and then we did 3,000, and I will admit that I missed the first shot and I hit the second. We had 12 shots left after that. So we went back and we set up at 3,500. We couldn't see the target. And I didn't have any kind of special happiness. Like the Canadian snipers, the JTF2 guys that did the new world record, the record kill, they had prism devices and all kinds of stuff to use. I didn't have that. I had literally a windmill behind the target. And we had done all kinds of measurements and mathematics and everything else. I couldn't see the windmill at 3,500, let alone the target. So we backed off until I could see the windmill, and I could see the entire windmill. And at that point, even though I couldn't really see the target, we knew that it was at the bottom of the windmill. So we went with that. And I did a 10-shot group at 3,420 meters with a 338 Lapua, Savage FCP police rifle, 4.5 to 30 Bushnell tactical scope. I had 40 MOA built into the rail. I used the entire scope, which is, I think it's, I don't have the book in front of me, but it's around 80 MOA is available in the adjustments. And then, of course, you have the reticle above that. And so the first shot, can you shut that off, please? Thank you. We don't need an echo. The first shot was, and it hit. The shot hit the target, hit the steel plate. So then we had people 200 yards away from the target so they could see everything that was going on. And they had radios, and we were talking back and forth. And so I was also using 325 grain Chinchaga bullets. Can you go to my desk, please? Grab that, the round. It's by you'll see it by the keyboard. Oh. It's a nickel plated round with the bullet in it. I actually sold, like I said, I sold the rifle and I sold everything to go with it. So I don't have one of the 325s to show you, but this is my 176 that I shoot out of the 30-06. It's 176 grain. Okay. 30 caliber. And this is what I was shooting that day. This is my load for the 330. I kept one as a souvenir. That is a 325 grain Chinchaga bullet. I made that. I worked with Dale and the guy that invented this bullet, and I worked with him at his place and used his presses, and I built these. I built this one. All my bullets that I shoot now, my Chinchagas, I made them. So, anyways, yeah, that's the that is 95 grains of US 869, 325 grain bullet. It leaves the barrel at about 2,840 feet per second. And on Warren Kakash's birthday, on June 6th, well, it's either Warren Kakash or Ken Laud, guys I went to school with, June 16th of 2018, I did a 36-inch group at 3,420 meters, so 3,600 yards ish. Two of the bullets touched the steel, so they're in, and the rest were in the target, and 10-shot group. And so February 16th, ironic, it was the 16th. February 16th of 2019 is when I had the accident in the Northwest Territories, and I got hit with the 4-inch cam lock in the side of the head, and it blew my eye out. And yeah, this right eye it's there. It doesn't really work. And after that, I haven't been able to do that level of shooting. So, we need the money. We got to pay bills, and I only called people I know. I got the word out, and cash in hand, and happy customer, and I'm gonna miss it. But I sold the rifle and all the components, but I kept the scope. So the rifle, the scope that I did the mile with the 30-06 is back on the 30-06. Will I be trying the mile? Maybe. My longest shot in the military, I did left-handed with my left eye. I have the ability to shoot left and right, and I can see with my right eye. I can do a lot of shooting in that, but the real precision and the long range stuff, I switched to left. So I'm going to be. I hit a coyote at 1,000 yards the other day with the 30-06. I hit a coyote at 1,000 yards. Well, I gotta do the math again. It's within 1,000. It's one way or the other. I'm guessing it's just over, but yeah, I hit him. Using the left eye. So I think for my own peace of mind, I'm probably going to try the mile this summer with the 30-06 now that I have that scope back on. Because I still use the exact same load in that rifle that I used back in those days. So, okay, I'm sorry, folks. I'm going to back up a little bit. You guys are having great conversations in here. Okay. Okay, as far as I can go back, it's Craig DeHunter saying my dream scope is a Schmidt and Bender. Yeah, we actually played with Schmidt and Bender and US Optics in the sniper program in 2000 and 2001. In the Canadian sniper program, the guy, especially when the JTF and those guys, they kind of use whatever works for them, and so there is a standard issue scopes and all that, but you do have the freedom to use what works. Now, it might have changed since then. I've been out for a long time, but back then that's how it worked. And again, we were playing with a lot of stuff. We were playing with a lot of stuff. Okay. That enough said. I was lucky enough to be part of a program for that. So Johnny Highwood's 300 blackout, better, similar to 330 win. Well, look, yes, actually, yes. You can put a 150 grain bullet, and you could use the 160 grain Hornady FTX bullet in the 300 blackout. It would all fit, it would all work. Your pressures and everything. You would be very, very close to the same speed and performance of a 330 Winchester. But again, with better bullets. Hey, look, when I had my 330 Winchester before all the guns were stolen, we actually, my friends and I loaded a bunch of loads, but you can't, we use rifle bullets, rifling, sharp points and all that, but you can't load them in the tube, right? So we would single shot load them. And yeah, we played around. I had a 3-9. I had a Burris on there for a while, and then I put a Bushnell on it. That was a trophy, 3-9 Bushnell trophy on the 30-30 with the 600 DOA reticle. And yeah, we played with 150 grain bullets, and we shot the 160 grain FTX bullets, and we loaded up for them and played around. And yeah, we had some really good results. And I know guys that have done the same thing, of course, with the 300 blackout. Everybody thinks, oh, 300 blackout, you use a 220 grain bullet or a 200 grain bullet, and it's subsonic, and that's why it was made. Yeah, well, guess what? You can get some pretty interesting stuff out of the 300 blackout if you just play around. Okay. Okay. So hang on, I just got chat. Johnny Highwood's I hunt for substance. Yep. Well, the one behind me, the deer behind me, I wasn't hunting for antlers. That's a big deer. Can you grab that picture, please? Mm-hmm. It scored 166, which for Alberta is about average. That one, yeah. But the body on the deer, that was a lot of meat. Okay, so this is my hang on. So I want to try and get rid of the glare. There we go. Okay, so that's in 2008. That's my 30-06 Weatherby Vanguard when I first got it. And that is the basket rack bully. And hopefully that shows up. I hope you can see that, folks. Look at how big that deer is compared to me and the rifle. Okay. In that picture, I'm about 5'9", 210 pounds. And look how big that deer is. That's a Weatherby Vanguard backcountry with a 24-inch barrel. And that's a whitetail deer. The bodies of whitetail deer in Alberta. Saskatchewan has the bigger racks. Alberta has the bigger bodies. They're huge. Hang on. Okay, folks. It's chat is skipping on me here, so I'm just going down to catch up. Making me hungry, yeah. That's a big deer, and boy, was it good too. And the thing is, that deer was living off grain fields, and that the fat. That deer did not stink. The fat was white. There was good marbling in it. All grain and alfalfa fed. Yeah, unbelievable. But that deer was huge. When I walked up to that deer, there's no word of a lie, I could not pull that deer into the box of my truck. I couldn't do it. I drove up, I backed up to it with the pickup, I opened the tailgate, I put the antlers on the tailgate, I got in the back, and I grabbed both antlers and I tried pulling that deer. And again, I was 5'9", 210 pounds, and I wasn't fat. I wasn't chubby little kid. Okay. I could not pull that deer into the truck. I couldn't do it. So I was just getting ready. I pulled out the chainsaw and I was going to cut down a couple of 4-inch poplar, and I was going to use those to drag it up in. And luckily, one of the neighbors for the farm I was on, they came by, and he had another guy with him, and the three of us lifted that deer into the truck. That's how big that deer was. I could not lift that deer into the truck. That's how big the deer, body-wise, in Alberta, they're massive. Massive.
Oh, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, physics required. Yeah. Saskatchewan deer have the bigger racks. They do.
Yeah. A lot of bucks.
But look, Alberta deer aren't slouches either. That deer scored 166.
Yeah.
So if you go to my Rage in the Cage and you go to the my merch, and I've got posters in there of that deer. And if you go to my on this channel, Rage in the Cage, and you go back about 3 years, and there's a video. It's titled Camo Art from Days Gone By.
Oh.
And in there, because what I did to honor this deer is, instead of having it mounted, I did a paint job on the skull. I did a European mount, and inspired by the Eagles' greatest album with the buffalo skull with the Aztec paint job on it. I did an Aztec style paint job on that skull. So
it's on the playing cards in the merch.
Yeah, it's on the playing cards. It's on posters, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So, Johnny Highwood says, Craig Hunter, that's a trophy here in Louisiana. It's a trophy here too. 166 is still a trophy deer here, but yeah, come on, we get 180s and 190s here. Like every year, there's a 180 or a 190 deer in Alberta, and a 200 plus sometimes. Same with Saskatchewan. So in 1988, I got 2 nice bucks on Anticosti Island, and they were feeding on kelp, and the meat was like beef. What flavor it had? Yeah. This guy, yeah, same thing. Again, he was on. There was grain fields and there was alfalfa fields. He was eating good. So, cinnamon stew. The other thing that Stella and I like to do is ginger.
Yeah, ginger.
You put ginger with the venison. Oh man, is that ever good?
Sage isn't bad either.
Chrissy Cad, never had moose? You're missing out.
I've never had moose.
Elk is my favorite. Moose is second. I've never had moose.
Nope. Is it the same as
moose
or beefy?
I don't even want to try and describe it. I'm just going to eat it. Moose is its own thing. Elk, again, it's the texture and the sweetness and all that is just amazing. Yeah, ginger's so good for you too. Yeah, but the
combos.
Yeah, well, we did we do a lot of meat with ginger.
Yeah, we do.
We do a lot of stir fries, whether it's pork or beef or whatever. But yeah, the venison, we did a lot of the venison with the ginger. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, the other one is Canada goose.
Never had that.
When you do
I had duck before.
Yeah, well, duck yeah, mallard duck and teal duck are really good. Teal is my favorite duck. Snow goose and but when you do the goose with the ginger and some brown sugar and Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire, as you Americans say, Worcestershire. It's Worcester. That's really good.
Worcester.
Okay.
That was my dad's favorite.
Elk in Eastern Oregon, yeah. Camel Carl, Florida has tiny deer. 1,800 deer mounts. Oh, hang on. From Michigan are way smaller than modern arrow whitetail. They have evolved. Look, I think the biggest thing is that I don't know if it's evolving. I think that there's more grain crops and things like that for them to go eat. They back in the 1800s and leading up till about the 1920s or so, they only had what was available in nature. There was grain crops here and grain crops there, and alfalfa and hay crops. But as a general rule, the deer didn't have as much, whereas now they're surrounded by it. So I think the reason we're seeing the bigger racks and the bigger bodies and all that is because they have food sources that are higher nutrition. Now, that being said, the GMO crap since the late 70s and early 80s has kind of screwed things over, but there's still enough farmers out there that are doing their things. So that's my theory.
Quite cool.
So yeah, cold weather, you're right, Craig the Hunter. Cold weather does produce bigger body deer. Look, in order to survive our winters, they have to toughen up and be able to fight. Look, I was just over to a neighbor's place today. We got another wolf pack. We got actual wolves again here, prairie wolves, and they're smaller than a timber wolf, but they're still way bigger than a dog. And they're around. They're taking out. It's calving season. A lot of the cattle farms, they've started calving, and yeah, they're packing up around those cattle. So all of us neighbors are working together, let's say. So, okay, folks, we're almost at the 1 hour. Thanks for joining up. Again, there's no rumble today. Tomorrow there will be. We have to head into the city tomorrow, but I'm still going to try and do the 5 o'clock show. I should be able to time everything to be back in time. And yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, wolf jumping a fence with a calf in its mouth. Yeah. And look, this same guy that called me over and I went over to his place today, this neighbor, he's got it on his security camera. A wolf took a deer down right on his lawn, right on his front lawn. So, yeah, but we'll do a show tomorrow and hopefully I'll be able to get it in by 5 o'clock. Kind of got something special planned for the weekend for everybody over on the website. I really need to kick things off over there. We've got the bugs worked out and your merch is on the way, and the live streams on the website are on the way. But again, you have to have a membership to watch those. But we got something special planned for tomorrow, or for Saturday. Sorry. Tomorrow, again, I will be here on YouTube, and I'll be on Rumble, and we'll go from there. So thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Cheers. Stella says, see you later, eh?